Friday Night Nets is brought to you by iwantsmart.com, local HVAC experts.
Welcome to our first edition of Friday Night Nets of the new year. I'm Derek Bain. He is Eric Graver. The start of the season featured a lot of good hoops with a crowded list of Nick 10 contenders.
Yeah, we had lots of good action on the hardwood tonight. We're going to start with the Nick 10 boys. In our game of the week, Boylan, one of three teams tied for first, taking on East, who's won 2 straight conference games since getting their squad back from suspension. Slow start on both sides, but here comes Boylan. Aiden Campos, the senior, hitting the 3-ball in the first quarter, take a 6-point lead. The East coming alive in the second quarter. Sterling Horde with a wide open 3. That gives East their first lead of the night, 20-19. There's a nice play from JT Samuels, getting a tough 2 points down low. Moving to the third quarter now, Amajon Curtis Morris able to stay in bounds to hit Antonio Lewis, who's on fire in the third quarter. He finishes that play off. Moving to the fourth now, Boylan down 6. Jamar Johnson trying to rally his squad back, cuts the deficit in half. He hits another 3 later to bring that deficit down to 2. Boylan not going down without a fight. Mark Harris, the receiver that was making plays all fall, he gets himself 2 points. They're just down 2. That's got the student section fired up, but Boylan would have to start fouling, and East would take care of business at the line. They would go on to win it 63-59.
Man, to be aggressive, to attack the basket, just play harder, wanting more. Man, it means a lot to us, man. It means the world. It shows us that we actually got it. We can do something big this season.
Great game out at Boylan High School tonight.
And Harlem, they're trying to hang around in the Nick 10 race, taking on Jefferson. The Jayhawks getting things started on offense in a slow first quarter. Benjamin Tyler down low to clean up the glass with the and one putback. Harlem, though, answers right back with the and one of their own. DeAndre Young, the super athlete, driving right to the basket, takes the contact, gets it to go, and the hoop and the harm. The Husky fans, they're loving that with the big head cutouts. Harlem also opening it up from 3-ball. Dane Daling dials in from downtown. That even has head coach Mike Winters cracking a little smile out there. The Jayhawks, though, they had some fight in them. The big block on one end from Cortez Christmas, and the big fella doing work on the other end as well. Cutting in, he finishes in the paint. Jefferson rides that momentum to a 49-46 win. And Freeport and Belvedere North meeting up as the teams in the middle of the pack try to climb the ranks. We're going to start midway through the third. Blue Thunder's Adam Brown slings it over to Braden Brown. He had the hot hand in this one, ringing it up from outside. Freeport with the ball now. Elijah Richmond going to bounce it in off the backboard, using his big body to his advantage. And this game getting exciting in the fourth. Richmond gets the pass, and he's fouled, making the Pretzels down just 1. And he makes the free throw, sending this game to overtime. The big late comeback from the Pretzels in the final minute. Todd Brannon, and they are trying to get something going in overtime. Joseph Brown for North, he drives and scores. Just seconds left, though, in overtime. Diedrich Macon at the line. He makes 1. So next one, he's going to miss this one, but how about Jalen Dewey, the offensive board, and the putback to seal the win in the final seconds as Freeport finishes off the comeback. They get the block in the final seconds. They win it 66-65. Pretzels, big comeback. And we had lots of good basketball so far. Still to come, we're going to head to the smaller schools. A couple of 1A girls contenders going head-to-head. More Friday Night Nets when we return right after this break. Gotta give it up for those 3rd and 4th graders, the future of Lena Winslow.
Yeah, they're fired up out there for it. Looks like some young hoopers out there.
Yeah, they put on a little halftime show of this game right here. Lena Winslow and Orangeville, 2 of the top small school girls teams around the area. Still a lot to be decided in the NUIC North this winter. The Lady Panthers hosting the Lady Broncos in a key conference clash. And Lena Winslow's Tiana Esser, She came out hot, ringing it up from three-point land, but how about Orangeville's Lainey Cahoon coming out hot as well with the corner three, and then the Lady Broncos so tough, jumping those passing lanes, the steal, and they get it ahead to Lainey Cahoon for the layup. Orangeville up 13-7 after one. Lee Win coach Dennis Huttenlocker talking to his team, and well, how about you keep getting it to Esther behind the arc? The hot hand, she buries back-to-back threes, bringing her team to within 2 points. Jay Doyle, well, he had to coach up his Orangeville team, and they listened. Lainey Cahoon, she can shoot from outside as well, banking home the three. This time the bank's open on a Friday night. Then Whitney Sullivan goes into attack mode. A nice finish inside, and Sullivan again using the backboard this time, and she creates some space. Orangeville goes on a 9-0 run to take a 24-13 lead into the half. Whitney's little sister, a little camera shy, but got to show her support out there. Second half, more Orangeville. Lainey Cahoon stops and pops, drills the three. High energy as she had 17 points, and her big cousin Whitney Sullivan using her height advantage in the post. She scores, but she's not just a one-trick pony. She rings up the three. She had 21 points, 10 rebounds. Orangeville wins it 48-24 with the cousin duo Sullivan and Cahoon going for 38 of their 48 points.
It just feels so good. We've been playing together since we were little, so it's always just been like her and me. We always see each other, so it feels really good.
Feels good to work together. It's the cousin duo, you know? It's the girl I need on the court with me. We've been really working hard. Our team worked amazing tonight. We really were working hard in practice, pushing it. We knew what we needed to do to get this win tonight, and we did that.
Well, Sullivan with another double-double for the Lady Broncos. A big win for Orangeville over one of their rivals.
Yeah, tough to stop that duo out there, and into the big Northern Conference now. Oregon taking on Rockford Christian. Start with Oregon. Hadley Lutz with the transition layup. Lady Hawks hanging tough throughout this one. Mariah Drake drilling the three, and that's got the young Oregon fans excited on this Friday night. Rockford Christian looking to answer now. Caitlin Park with a three-pointer of her own. Now here comes Courtney Park with a little mid-range jumper. The sisters looking to connect again. Caitlin to Courtney down low for another bucket. Rockford Christian wins this one 62-39.
A lot of family ties tonight. Same matchup on the boys' side, a little doubleheader in Oregon. Royal Lions' Elijah Doherty hits him with the nasty step-back jumpers. He drills that one, getting him off to a good start. Doherty getting the ball down low this time. He finishes. Rockford Christian then swings it outside to the young Jaden Williams, who cashes in for three. Doherty having himself a night. A strong drive through the D, knifing through, takes the contact and finishes. He had 20 points. And how about Christian Cummings? Another sophomore standout for the Royal Lions. He drives and scores as the Royal Lions stay unbeaten with a 90-44 win.
What a season they've had. And moving to Rockford Lutheran now, riding high off a big win earlier this week, taking on North Boone. Kicking off the game, the Crusaders moving the ball around before they get it to Blake Bro. She gets it and drains the three from the corner. Vikings with the ball now, looking for Adrian Ravy, who's going to push through. He drains the layup. Moving to the Crusaders now with the ball again, and they're just going to give it to the guy in the corner again. Blake Brogy, he gets himself another three. Vikings want to showcase their ball movement a little bit now, and they can hit threes too. Chris Dutch drains it, but won't be enough. The Crusaders keep it rolling with another win. This one 74-55 over the North Boone Lions, the Vikings.
Looking forward to when the Lions play the Crusaders later this season.
Thanks for the save.
We've had plenty of good hoops so far, but we are not done yet. We have a good non-conference boys game, plus some Nick 10 girls action when FNN returns right after this break.
You're watching Friday Night Nets on Channel 13.
South Beloit won a regional championship last year, and the Sobos look to build on that this season with a tough non-conference opponent coming to town tonight. South Beloit taking on Dixon out of the Big Northern Conference. Both teams with a fast start as Dixon's offense trying to outsmart the Sobos with their passing game. 4 players touch the ball before it finally finds the hands of senior Wyatt Wetzel open for 3. He takes advantage of that good ball movement.
Nice passing.
Indeed, the crowd liking what they see so far, putting the Dukes up one after one frame, but South Beloit with a good passing game of its own to show off as they find their big man, Ross Robertson. Yeah, the sophomore using his body, gets the hoop and the arm. He finishes with 23 points in the game. He's a double-double machine. Matt Stuckey coaching up his Sobos, trying to get him to a big non-conference win, but the Dukes, they start to pull away late in this one. The help of a 3 from Darius Harrington lifts the Dukes to the 49-37 win on the road.
Back to the girls now. Nick 10 leading Hananiga, taking on Auburn. Lady Knights trying to get an early lead, but the Lady Indians half-court press forces a turnover. Emma Clark, our athlete of the week, sends it to Cabrin Abney for the lay-in. Auburn head coach Sean Crary coaching his team up, going for an upset over Hananiga. But the Lady Knights offense going to come out strong in the second quarter. Ava Gray's three, little off the mark, but she's got Destiny Robinson with the rebound. She does it all herself, getting the and one to put some energy in the Lady Knights. But the Indians storm ahead, helped by the senior Bree Carter with the three ball. The Lady Indians defend home court with a 45-19 win. Harlem and Jefferson now battling to stay among the top 4 teams in the conference. Start with Harlem off to a hot start. Paige Stovall gets herself a 3. Jefferson would hang tough, get a 3 of their own, but Harlem would go on to win this one.
Lots of good high school hoops tonight. Only one can be our play of the night. We go back out to Oregon where Rockford Christian's Elijah Doherty, the and one. Big game for him. Royal Lions still undefeated. Thanks for watching Friday Night Nets.